Welcome back, Holistic Health Anxiety Coaching. In today's podcast, we're going to dive deep into the new nuisance of human experience. I'm Nick Chance, your host and anxiety coach. Today we will be exploring a fascinating topic, understanding beliefs, inauthentic beliefs. So let's go and explore a lot about this. What exactly is inauthentic beliefs? In simple terms, it means that the thoughts or the convictions that don't resonate with our true feelings or values. They often stem from external influences rather than our own insight. It's like something that we should be doing, but we're not, or should be thinking. We know that we're internalizing this, our true purpose, but we're not. So there are beliefs. These are kind of beliefs that come from a variety of sources, influences. For instance, social conditioning, right, plays a huge role. We often adapt beliefs from society, culture, even and our own families condition us the way we should be thinking. You know that you want to, become an artist, but your parents want you to be a doctor. So there's a conflict there without questioning them. So yes, without question, and let's not forget about the peer pressure, the need to fit in and can push us to embrace beliefs that don't reflect who we really are. You do things because you just want to belong, you want to be validated, you want to be loved, etc., etc. So now let's look into our past traumas, which kind of influences and the negative experiences can really, really shape our perception, selves, and world, leading distorted beliefs. And we can't overlook the impact of media, right? Media, the portrayals of success, happiness, you look at it, on multimedia everywhere. And success, happiness, we can create unrealistic standards that may feel compelled to adapt to. And there's so much pressure on that. And if we don't come to that, we feel a bit low or not good enough. And now, how can we kind of recognize this inauthentic beliefs, right? One thing we can look, one characteristics that is we have a disconnection from our core values. That's what happens. We disconnect from ourselves, our total selves. When we begin belief with the clash we truly value, it often leads to internal conflict. Another sign is that rigidity. How many people are rigid in this planet? Lots of them. If you're holding on to some beliefs so tightly that you can't adapt or reconsider when presented with new information, that's a red flag, right? And let's talk about fear, false evidence appearing real for us, but we believe this. Many inauthentic beliefs are rooted in the fears of rejection, failure, or simply not being or feeling good enough, which leads us to conformity instead of authenticity. Yeah. So what's the impact of holding on to the beliefs? Emotional. So what it is, there's an emotional distress. Is a big one, right? When our beliefs don't resonate with who we really are, there's internal conflict, which can lead to anxiety, dissatisfaction, depression. Got to be careful on this. Like this particular, part, module 3 of our inappropriate, inauthentic kind of beliefs that we hold on tight to, which are basically crap. Now, this can also create an identity crisis if we're not careful. If we're not careful, is people often feel like confused about their goals and desires when they're living inauthentically. So you're doing something against the real nature why you're really here, the real purpose. And let's not forget how it affects relationships, right? If we aren't true to ourselves, it leads to misunderstandings, conflict, making it really hard to communicate to our genuine feelings. Hey, it's already difficult for someone to make a connection, to feel from the heart. All right? Sometimes we need to do the hard talk and be authentic about it, especially in relationships. So, how do we identify these inauthentic beliefs, self-reflections? Self-reflection is crucial here. Taking time to examine our true beliefs and see if they align, or true or not true, align with our values can be very enlightening for us. How about journaling? Journaling can be a fantastic tool to use. Who journals out here? Right? Who is journaling? And who has enough time for journaling? And questioning the origins of our beliefs is another important step. The oranges, where did this belief come from? Where did you come from? Where did it come from? Family, society, personal experiences? Did you learn this? Or were you influenced by this? And paying attention to our emotional reactions when also provides clues for us. We feel kind of discomfortable about something. There's some resent there. It might indicate that our belief is inauthentic and we're living in an authentic perspective. And once we identify these beliefs, how do we challenge them? Now let's look at the challenges. One way is to seek new perspectives. Engaging with diverse viewpoints can open our minds to alternative ways of thinking. Friends, let's practice the power of reframing also our mindset. All right? Let's look at, for example, like shifting from I must be perfect to be accepted, right? To I'm worthy, I'm good enough of acceptance as I am. I'm cool the way I am. Can be seriously liberating and uplifting, right? Practicing being okay with who you are. If you feel you're okay, then you will be okay. If you're not, you won't. So when we practice being in vulnerability, we are being open about our thoughts, feelings, and this can help us explore our beliefs in supportive environments. Also now let's talk about developing authentic beliefs. How do we do that? Now it really needs to start with aligning our beliefs with our core values. Understanding what truly matters to us, that enhances our sense of purpose. What matters to you? Go in deep and find out what really matters to you. What's your real purpose here? Is it really important here and it's also really important here to embrace growth and change. Our beliefs can evolve, and being open to that can lead to personal growth, self-compassion, self-love. Is the key, my friends. Touch in, go into your heart, and treat ourselves kindly as you would with a good friend. And as we navigate this journey, it's really essential for us to do that. Remember, all this is a process. All right? Sometimes we need to stop, think, observe, and proceed. All right? To be okay. It's all okay with your time. And living authentically is about expressing our true selves in our actions, right? Body language, and you know it, and relationships. Surrounding yourself with supportive people around us, our tribe equals our vibe. We can encourage authenticity, can make a huge difference, by recognizing and addressing inauthentic beliefs. We can foster a deeper connection with ourselves, leading to a greater emotional well-being, less stress in life. All right? Let's not lie to ourselves or anyone else out there. It's all about embracing our vulnerability. And vulnerability is powerful. Acknowledging our emotions, creating a life that aligns with our values. Most of us are hiding or anxious avoidance. Let's stop doing that. There's such a powerful message to end on this podcast, my friends. So once again, thank you for coming into the end. Thank you for joining us today on Holistic Health Anxiety Coaching Podcast. There's plenty of information like this on Spotify, iHeart, also iTunes and Apple podcasting. Please feel free to subscribe, share our content, and if you know someone that's going through a hard time, struggling, please pass us on. You don't know who needs this. Also, I'm looking for donations. If you feel inclined to donate, just to help me recreate this podcast, and so I can also allow my marketing people to put podcasts like this together for us, so we can spread the word out. Please leave a review. We love hearing from you. Until next time, this is Nick Jensov, Coach for Anxiety. Namaste, my friends. Be blessed on this day. Live the most authentic life that you can. And bye from me.